Alright, I'm doing a special video that has nothing to do, well it does, but it doesn't, with the guitar. I had, many of you know, I have another login that I use to discuss 80s glam metal and hair bands and whatnot. Been fighting for years on YouTube about it. And I had a little row today with Brandy is my name. So I told her I was going to make a video. And with this, see, instead of me doing the typing all over and over again, I can just tell him, hey, go look at this video, you moron. That way I don't have to sit here and argue with him. But the bottom line is, there's a lot of haters out there about this whole 80s glam and hair metal and bands and all that. And the biggest problem with them, besides them being teenagers and not knowing what they're talking about, no offense, Brandy, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but the majority of the time it's one side or the other. Either they're big 80s fans, glam fans, but they really don't know what they're talking about, or they're big haters on it. And the problem is it's not really very understood. And I was on the Strip the whole decade. I worked it for years. I was down there doing everything under the sun. I first-hand experience, trust me, first-hand experience. And the thing that a lot of people don't get, and if you listen to Tommy Lee, he's explained it numerous times, and I don't think many have listened, but it was never about the music. It never was. That's a myth. The music was good, but the problem was the music came second. It was all about the lifestyle, period. And I've said this a million times. The booze, the buds, the broads, the bands, that's it. It was all about the artist. It was all about the show. The music was a vehicle to advance the lifestyle. And if you've seen, what is that? The Decline of Western Civilization 2, the metal years, you'll see that it never was about the music. That was never the case. It was always about the artist. You were always pumping up the artist. It was always about the show. It was always, we were completely sold out. Guaranteed. Anybody that was there knows. We were completely sold out. That was the point. And that was the point that we tried to get past with Metallica and Megadeth, and Anthrax and Slayer and all these people. There was a lot of clowns that would come down there, these thrash metal idiots. All LA glam, it's all gay. That's exactly what it is. Remember that, Mama? Gay LA metal. You can speak. You can say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gay LA metal. That's exactly what it was.
Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine, that fucking punk. I'll sock that punk. Fallbrook. I used to live where you live, Dave, if you're watching this. You remember getting socked upside the head out on the Strip? I do. Yeah. But anyways, they would sit out there and preach about how they weren't going to sell out. And any of you that know anything about Metallica and these people, you know they're long sold out. Metallica is long fucking sold out. It's ridiculous how I hate Metallica. Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax, you're all fucking sold out. And that's great. I don't mind, because we admitted that we were sold out. We sold out to the label, whatever it is they wanted, fine, whatever brought in the money to advance the lifestyle. How do you pay for booze? How do you pay for coke? How do you get these the image going and everything for these women? That's all it ever was. Music was just a tool, a vessel to advance the lifestyle. And I told Brandy is my name today, we were discussing it, and she says, I only like the music, especially Guns N' Roses. Axl Rose is a dickhead. Why do you think Tracy Guns left and started LA Guns? Because Axl Rose was a dickhead. Period. We've seen these idiots down on the Strip talking smack and all this, that, and the other. And I told her, look, it's great that you like them, but you have to take into account the artist, because that's the way it was in the 80s. It was all about the artist. That hell with the music. Pump up the artist, the funny clothes, the makeup, the giant, look at Motley Crue. Giant pyrotechnics and everything. It was all about the show. The music came second, and the music was good. And that's fine and dandy, but if you listen to Tommy Lee in, what is it, VH1 The Metal Years?
Yeah.
It's about part 3 or part 4. They're asking him about it, and this is the best quote in the world that I ever heard, and it came from Tommy Lee. It describes how the 80s glam and hair scene worked. He said that the worst thing that could ever happen to Motley Crue was to be caught drinking a glass of milk. Period.
Nikki Sticks.
Nikki Sticks. It's 6.
Whatever.
No, it was Tommy Lee that said that. It wasn't Nikki.
Really?
Yeah, it was Tommy Lee. That's what he said, and he was absolutely right. If they had to be, we had to be drunks. We had to be coked up. We had to be banging broads. And I know this sounds horrible, women. Now it's women, wives, girlfriends, blah, blah. But back then it was broads, banging broads. You had to live that lifestyle. You didn't have no fans. You had to be completely sold out to everything. Sold out to the show. Sold out to the label. And sold out to the fans. Believe me. Anybody that knows, knows. Whatever the fan, whatever it was that got the fans off was what was done. It didn't matter about anything else. Believe me, we were all poor. What money didn't go into food went into booze and blow and everything else. So these people who are big fans of the 80s, they're living the 80s, they're locked in the 80s, know what you're talking about. Every day that goes by, and my wife will tell you the same thing, every day that goes by, I'm lost in the 80s, I'm locked, I'll never leave, but every day that goes by, I mourn the lifestyle. I don't mourn the music. I can listen to the music all day on YouTube. I mourn the lifestyle. I miss the coke. I miss the beer and whiskey. I miss the easy women out on the strip. That's it. I mourn the lifestyle. And that's what the 80s were all about. So if you're going to be a big fan, realize that it's the lifestyle only that those of us that are there were living. Not the music. The music was fine. It was secondary. It's the lifestyle. And the same with all you haters out there. Oh no, Metallica rules. They destroyed us. Yes, they did. Metallica, Megadeth, all of them destroyed us. But it had to happen. And this was discussed in The Decline of Western Civilization as well. It had to happen. If it didn't, all of us would be dead right now. If it wasn't for Metallica, Megadeth, and Anthrax, all of us would be dead right now. We would have coked up, drunk up, and banged up ourselves all the way to the grave. I know a lot of people that didn't even make it out of the 80s because they OD'd, died of alcohol poisoning. It had to happen, and for that we're grateful. Megadeth, Metallica, and all them, they saved our lives. It had to happen. What we're angry about, what we're bitter about when we're talking smack about Metallica, we're bitter about them stopping the party. They killed the lifestyle on us, not the music. Their music, Metallica sucks. Have you heard, what is that, Death Magnetic? That album is crap. We mourn the lifestyle. The party was over. Metallica, Dave Mustaine, all of these idiots, Lars Ulrich, hey, guess what, Napster boy? They ruined the party. They were party poopers. They were blow-its. Fuck them. That's why we're bitter. It has nothing to do with the music, period. This is personal. It always has been for all of us that are lost in the 80s. So from now on, when you people out there are talking smack about the music, you're way off track. It never had anything to do with the music. Oh, that music sucks. He can't play guitar. Oh, that's a crappy drummer. Who cares? Did he get laid? Did he have a good coke connection? Did he constantly stay in booze and whiskey? That's the point. Watch it, The Decline of Western Civilization 2, the Metal Years. It explains everything. So from now on, when you people are out there talking smack, I'm going to refer you back to this video so you'll know. And I love you, Brandy. I ended up friending her, and she ended up friending me back. We actually subscribe to each other's channels now. So it worked out for the best. So that's about it. I just wanted to get this off my chest to save me from typing anymore. I'm not going to type anymore. I'm just going to refer people to the video and get it over with. So if you don't like the music, good. There's a lot of music in the 80s that actually sucked. But the lifestyle rocked, believe me. That's it. Thanks for watching.